It
Pete's
does.
outside on our weather deck with the ice desk.
Yep, here is the ice desk. It is here. It was put together, well, over the weekend, really. Started on Saturday, put together yesterday on the weather deck by this guy here. And he is the owner-operator of Crystal Clear Ice Sculptures in Appleton. And I'm sure you do ice sculptures for all over the area, Paul. Paul Solomon is his name, and he is here to talk a little bit about how long it took you to put this thing together. When I called you last week, did you think I was crazy?
No, I kind of was excited about the possibility, so.
You did seem like you were excited. I mean, and this is kind of an art for you. You always want to put your own touches on it. So tell me a little bit about the process. When did you start this whole thing? When, in your mind, anyway?
Well, after you called, we got the logo design over to a printer, and they laminated it. And then I was able to start making that block, I think, on about Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that.
Okay.
And then I think I started a little bit on Friday, did some more with a camera person on Saturday, and then most of this got done yesterday, though.
And we have some video of Saturday's process because some of it was done off-site. So you actually did some sculpting off-site and on-site too?
Right. Quite a bit of it was actually done right here.
How do you get it? I know your name is Crystal Clear, but how do you get it so clear?
The water is kept flowing while the blocks are being made, so that they can't get any air bubbles.
Oh. And you're using a chainsaw? That's what you're using?
Right. Yeah.
Do you use? And what other tools do you use?
I use a lot of electric power tools like a sander, die grinder, a hot plate, for
Really?
polishing the top, and then an iron, actual clothes iron for ironing the flat surfaces and stuff like that.
Really?
Actually, all this detail here was done with an iron.
Well, and I saw some of the stuff on your website because you've done a lot of stuff for weddings and things, and it's just amazing because some of that stuff I wouldn't even think. You have like, do you have a spigot in one almost, or do you have like?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
What's that all about?
They're called drink luges. They're actually very popular. They're used for martini bars or whatever. So.
Because I got married too quick.
Yeah.
Too soon. They're popular now. And you know what I like? You have a nice place for my drink. I don't know. I maybe should have brought it in with me. But you said you were going to put some cup holders there for me, huh?
I was thinking about that.
I don't think we really need them. And so what's your main business? Is it weddings then, Paul, or what?
I probably do a pretty good mix between weddings and corporate events. A lot of gala fundraisers. Do some work at Lambeau Field. And
what's the biggest thing you've ever done?
I don't know. Usually for outdoor winter festivals are the really big ones. So
sure.
A lot of those.
Do you ever compete?
A little bit. I'm kind of too busy, to be honest. And
too bad. That's okay,
it's a
right?
lot of work. So
yeah, it is. I'm sure it is a lot of work. And how did you do the Wisconsin thing? Was that easy to do?
I actually printed off on just a normal 11 by 17 piece of paper, and then wallpapered it onto the ice. Used the tip of the Dremel to outline it, and then I actually cut that out with a chainsaw and mounted it on its little base.
So Paul, how do you feel about a creation like this and people are rooting for it to melt?
I'm okay.
Disappear. You're okay.
I'm okay with that because I'm kind of tired of the cold myself.
Paul, thank you very much. Crystal Clear Ice Sculptures, and we have a link to his creations and his website on fox11online.com. And as far as the weather is concerned around here, well, like Paul says, it's cold. It's going to stay that way. This thing isn't going to melt for a while anyway. 6 today, 10 tomorrow. We are up to 20, and a chance of snow on Wednesday.